Alright, let's get into it, because there's a lot to unfold. And there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to say that a lot of people are going to disagree with me with. So, let's get to unfolding Power Rangers in Space. To start off the opening, it's one of the best and probably the best opening in Power Rangers in my opinion. It starts off with all the villains from the past. Rita, Lord Zed, the Machine Empire, King Mondo and his wife. And Divatox, who literally just got there after conquering Earth and defeating the Turbo Rangers. And then we actually get introduced to Dark Spectre, the big boss, the big honcho, the one controlling all of evil. And this is where we find out that Zordon has actually been captured and they're draining his power. And this is how we get introduced to the Red Ranger. And one thing I didn't notice until after I started rewatching is how Power Rangers kind of took the Dragon Ball Z approach. And what I mean is basically they put over the new people by basically making them look stronger than the villains of the past. For example, there was a shot Rita took at Divatox that hit Astronema and she dusted off like it was nothing. And then at the same time when Andros is revealed, Lord Zed tried to attack him. But Andros blocked it and actually pushed Lord Zed back, showing how strong Andros really was. Not to mention the fact we got introduced to the Silver Ranger Zane, who was known to be one of the strongest Rangers in the universe. Let me remind you, the universe, not the world, the universe. Which means at that point in time, he was the strongest Power Ranger that we have been introduced to. And you may be thinking, well, it was just said by one monster. Okay, sure, but it was confirmed by Astronema, who Dark Spectre calls his most capable servant. So that title holds meaning. Not to mention the fact Ecliptor pulled up to him and said, I will be famous by destroying you. So yeah, in space, at least by this point in time, is the strongest Power Ranger team. And then we get introduced to Andros' Battleizer, who is basically stronger than Zane. With his ability to destroy a bunch of foot soldiers and a monster, not only to mention fly with his missiles and have a shield. And have a weapon that can basically pull any metal like magnets. And I am sorry, but after rewatching In Space, I am sticking to it. There are not a lot of teams that can defeat the Psycho Rangers. What they did in just the quick seconds of being introduced, there's not a lot of teams that would quickly combat it and know what to do to combat it. They're basically evil copy of the In Space team, which is the strongest team in the OG Saban era. The fact they can steal your knowledge and their power just by grabbing your skull. I'm sticking to it. Psycho Ranger is one of the strongest villains of Power Rangers. But that's my In Space analysis.